Welcome everybody to the Paideia Pythons versus Pickens County High School Splatter Dragons Splatoon 3 battle. The game will begin shortly.
Where's the link? Just an email.
And a special welcome to Egtilius and Thrombosis, battling it out for Seabass's #1 fan. All right, everybody, we are ready to rock with this late season battle between the Pickens County High School Splatter Dragons and your own Paideia Pythons. This is Coach Lou here with the ALEXANDER. We are ready to rock. No, we're ready to rock. Say hi, Alex.
Hi.
All right. Hopefully 2 ignorant announcers are better than 1, and we'll bring you a high-quality stream with audio today. Woohoo! Take a look at our team for the day. We have Seabass and Sashimi, co-captains. Our first game will feature Kiwi coming back from a leave of absence, and Blueberry in round 1 with Fisha subbing in for games 3 and 4. I can't count. All right. The lobby is up. Pickens County High School is the home team, so they are creating it for us, and we are almost ready to rock.
Okay. Is there anything the audience should know about this, about how this is going to work?
If there is, you tell them.
I think you should tell them because I have no idea.
All right, so Splatoon 3 is a 4 versus 4 game. There will be 4 players from each team competing. The match is divided into 5 games in a best of 5. So each game is a different game mode. The teams will start squaring off in turf war, where the teams have to spray paint all over an area. At the end of the game, the team with the most paint down over the biggest percentage of territory wins. The second game is Rainmaker. The teams have to battle over a big paint spewing thing and move that into enemy territory. Think of it as capture the flag, but the flag spews paint. Same deal. If you get it to the designated area, you win. Third game is, what is S2? Splat Zones. That's a Z. Splat Zones. Splat Zones is like a condensed turf war. They fight over one specific area that's intended to encourage more action than the bigger game. First team to 3 wins takes the overall series. So if it goes beyond game 3, we have tower control. Think of it as capture the flag, but the flag needs somebody to stand on it in order to move it along. A lot of capture the flag in this game, for sure. A real classic. And then the last one involves capturing clams and flicking them into a basket. So
Think of it as capture the flag, but the flags are clams, and you're throwing them into a basketball hoop.
Ooh, or you can think of the hoop as the flag, and the clams are the things that you use to capture it. Or you can just think of it as like basketball with lots of clams instead of one ball.
That is true.
Super accurate, hard-hitting commentary here. All right. Team, how we doing? Lobby's ready? Are folks in there?
Yeah, they came over here.
Okay. Well, as we work out the last of the scheduling issues, let's take a look at the waiting screen, and you can see the in-game names of all the competitors who you might be seeing sub in and out today. Hope you're not queasy. This game has a lot of movement, a whole lot of color. It's action-packed, Alex.
Very, very fast.
Today we'll be following along with Sasha, aka Sashimi, as our focused competitor.
Sasha did the training in the training room. So good.
One.
Using the katana stamper. An interesting weapon, newly added in Splatoon 3.
Nice work there. All right, one thing you'll notice in this game is that the characters can differentiate themselves by selecting different weapons and equipment. So Sasha there was using a short-range weapon that I'm being told that it's actually pretty long-ranged.
It's like melee, but also long range. Is weird.
Oh, so a combination melee and long-range weapon.
My outfit.
Oh. Snazzy.
While we wait for the lobby to set up, a little fashion show going on here. Nice vest. All right, we're gonna cut back to the main intro screen here, or maybe even show off our fancy scoreboard while we work through some issues with the lobby. So once again, this is gonna come down to a best of 5, where each game is a different game mode. So a lot of opportunities for teams to gain and make up ground.
Lou, have you ever played Splatoon 3? And how if you have, what's your skill level? How'd you rate it?
I would answer that with barely and awful. My first experience with Splatoon 3 was when several of our current team members decided to advocate for its inclusion in our inaugural Esports season. And then I thought, oh man, this game is really cool, I should play it. And then I realized that I'm old and cannot keep up with the mechanics or the visuals. Well, because Smash, all the characters are always like centered right in the screen, and you don't have to like go find the person you're fighting. They're just like right there. And honestly, I'm pretty bad at Smash too. Most of the time, I just throw a move that I feel like throwing, regardless of where my opponent is. Yes, I'm so bad that I beat your main with a random character that I felt like using for instructional purposes.
Yesterday was a bad day, okay?
These days I'm maining Game & Watch in Smash Bros. I'm a former Sephiroth main, but I can't really beat Alex with Sephiroth unless I Giga Flare him to death. And I think he figured that out. I think he figured that one out. That's Game & Watch. He throws a little sausage. In Splatoon, I am a strictly short-range weapon person because I cannot use motion controls to aim. Hey, Sashimi, S. Lucarios is shouting you out in the chat as very fashionable.
That's really cool. I think they're great. Yeah. Thank you, Lucario.
I suspect there's some foul play going on in the chat here. Oh, look at that. Stream got 3 likes already. All right, looks like the game is ready to go. I see a lot of folks turning yellow and blue. Let's switch over to the lobby.
Once again, Sasha training, this time with a different weapon. I'm not even gonna try. It's the range blaster. Now switching to a roller weapon where, oh, and now we're starting the battle.
I guess me and Billy will most likely be holding mid the most.
All right, we are ready to rock in game 1.
Okay.
All right, Sasha begins inking base. It's important to establish some easy territory early on. We have reports that one of our opponents fell off the edge of the map, which gives a little bit of an advantage. Sasha's engaged in combat up there on a catwalk that goes above the stage, and you can see in the distance a Booyah Bomb. Alex, what is that big blob?
The Booyah Bomb is a special weapon that was, I'm not actually sure when it was added, but it's been around since 2, I'm hearing. The Booyah Bomb is a giant explosion that can be charged. And here we see another special, the Kraken Royale. A special that was added in the new season.
It looks like the Splatter Dragons are advancing into Paideia's base. Sasha doing an excellent job staying alive and covering territory here. You can see some a sprinkler set up in the foreground there. And it looks like Paideia is invading their base and setting off a Booyah Bomb there.
Good strategy. Really, if you
Excellent job teaming up there to try to get the splat, and they get a splat. In this game, there are no kills. Everybody respawns. It's very family friendly. But when you knock someone out with paint, it is called a splat. Oh, oops, Sasha gets into some close-range combat there and takes out the opponent with their close and long-range weapon.
Yep.
Wow.
See Sasha retreating, trying to get some
evading the Booyah Bomb and getting back some territory there.
Pushing once again on the catwalk.
This is probably an indictment of how bad I am at this game, but I literally have never seen anyone stay alive as long as Sasha has right now.
Oh. Commentator's curse.
I am literally not going to speak for the remainder of this feed. I apologize.
Please don't do that to me. Looks like we see Paideia panicking, realizing that they need to just ink some turf.
All right. Pretty intense push here by the Splatter Dragon.
They are desperately in need.
And
Ooh.
Sasha gets trapped in the corner there. They are...
Sasha using the super jump to get back in the game and just trying to once again reclaim that turn.
Okay. All right. You can see Sasha now going up top to cover the catwalk.
Trying to get that kill.
Oh, that was a big explosion. All right, let's see how this played out. Ooh, a pretty competitive match there. The middle was heavily contested, and Pickens takes the first battle, 52%.
Looks like the Python just could not keep up once that late game push kicked in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we've lost video.
We have some technical difficulties here. All right, everybody, we're back up. Quick fix there, no problem. And Pickens takes the first game.
Let's hope they don't take another one.
Here we go, updating the fancy scoreboard.
Looks like Paideia's going to do some team substitutions. We're going to do next round.
Nope.
Nope. I lied.
Blueberry is going to stay in for the second game. We are just dealing with a small technical issue over here, making sure that our players can get logged back into the game. Another important thing to note in this game is that in addition to picking your own weapons and things like that, there's also some advantage in choosing a stage. So the home team gets to choose the stage first. So the Splatter Dragons picked the first stage that we battled on in Turf War. And now, since Paideia lost the first game, they get to choose the stage for the second match.
Stage choice, once again, a incredibly important thing you need to consider because different stages being designed differently can really affect who wins that game.
All right, what map are we picking, friend? Okay, so for the second battle, we are going to go with Umami Ruins, a new map that was recently, or that was added in the second game, you said?
In the third game, most recent update.
Third game, most recent update. Sorry, I misheard that one.
So it was pronounced Umami Ruins? I always thought that it was pronounced
Umami, for those of you at home, is the fifth flavor after salty, sweet, bitter, and what's the other one?
Savory.
No, savory is just like a catch-all thing. No, umami is like that like limited savory flavor that's like associated with mushrooms and other earthy, tasty things. Yeah, totally. Yeah, some of them.
It does not have.
No, it does not have the apostrophe in its actual name.
Learn something new every day.
Come for the gameplay, stay for the vocab.
Now we are playing Rain.
All right. Here we go with Rainmaker.
Okay, we see Paideia, or here, Paideia strategizing. Sasha immediately going for the push into middle.
All right. Looks like the Splatter Dragons are trying to pull off a flanking attack. They've captured the Rainmaker so they can advance their capture the flag position. All right, Paideia defends, and the Splatter Dragons have lost the Rainmaker.
Now, can they take it back? They're breaking the shield that surrounds the Rainmaker.
You can see Sashimi's gameplay change here. They are less concerned with inking territory here than they are charging towards the objective and securing.
Oh my god, they were stupid. They were stupid. They were stupid.
All right, apparently a mistake was made, and Paideia looking to capitalize. Paideia gains control of the Rainmaker and loses control of the Rainmaker. Rainmaker is the...
reset.
I don't even know what that means, Alex. Anything there?
Nope, I'm really just reading the screen.
Alright, Pickens has regained the Rainmaker.
Sasha pushing, avoiding that Rainmaker. The Rainmaker, a very powerful weapon.
I gotta be honest, I was today years old when I learned the Rainmaker could do damage. Alright,
Looks like
Pickens
they've lost
loses
the
the
Rainmaker.
Rainmaker.
Paideia trying to make that push to just advance. Ooh. Looks like the enemy team has pulled out a Kraken special.
Wow.
And now that Kraken,
Ooh,
that same Kraken is flanking and trying to take the lead.
You see the in-game map there. Sashimi trying to figure out the best course of action based on the state of the game. Oh, taking on two at once up there.
Oh, getting
And
the triple
defending
kill.
territory. Getting a triple
Nice.
kill there. Excuse me, a triple splat.
Ooh, yeah, let's
Might be kids watching at home.
avoid that kill word.
All right. Okay, Paideia breaks through a checkpoint.
Paideia advancing further. Ooh.
Sashimi takes control of the Rainmaker and gets splatted right away.
Sorry, Top. I should have told my friend. I was just going to grab it and I do it.
All right.
Sasha jumping right back into the action.
Ooh, a respawn splat.
And, oh, yes, the Kraken is getting.
Okay, Sasha just trying to get back in.
All right. Splatter Dragons lose the Rainmaker again.
Using an ink rail on the side of the map to quickly get back into the action and push for the team.
All right, trying to establish higher ground, getting into close range combat. Ooh, and they trade splats there.
Alright, Sasha, what did you start? I'm trying. Go. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, looks like Paideia is pushing into the base, trying to get to that last checkpoint.
Oh, and they lose the
lost the
Rainmaker
Rainmaker.
just before it.
Hey, I'm not
They regain it. And Paideia gets the win in game 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm told yes. See what I mean there, Alex? About a whole lot of things happening here.
Whole lot of
This game is there is much occurring.
No, you did not just undulate on them. I did. Yes, let's undulate on them. I have it already.
A little victory undulation happening there.
I want to undulate.
Explain to us what that means, co-commentator.
So here's what I think, or at least what I picked up from last week when folks, I believe, I don't even remember whether they were dabbing on us or something. You get to pick like an emote dance that they show when you win, and some of those exhibit your status. Oh, see, so now Sasha has decided to dab on them, which means that Sasha once reached a very high level early on in the game, thus flexing experience and high level play.
And you're also just dabbing on them.
And also, you're just dabbing on them, which I believe is a modern term for disrespect, but not really. But you like in like a kind way, right? Like, hey, we won. You know, like not all good fun here. Mad respect goes to Pickens County High School and the Splatter Dragons and their coach, who graciously agreed to let us stream today's play. All right, we're getting locked in the lobby there. Paideia is subbing in Fisha for Blueberry. Oh, I was gonna do that too. Co-captain Seabass also communicating with substitute. And this will be the Splatter Dragons map selection. Okay, looks like we're playing in
That had two jumps. Yeah, who wants to play? I would play Spillway.
All right, looks like we're playing in Undertow Spillway, a map that has 2 splat zones. And again, instead of inking the entirety of the map here, you're just supposed to ink and battle over designated areas. So you're forced to engage with the team in a small space.
And each splat zone, I think it's about, I read up a little bit, I think it's about 70% ink control to be that team's zone. So in this game mode, each team is really just trying to get that 70% so they can take the zone and eventually take the game.
Man, that is a shockingly good tidbit there. I mean, this guy's over here doing research for the job.
I actually played my first Splat Zone game yesterday.
Uh-oh. Was there an error in the battle, y'all?
Yeah, Isha wasn't in that match. We
Oh.
had to swap her in.
Okay. Sorry about that. Looks like there was a substitution error.
Alright, so, yeah, Millie leaves so that they don't start early.
Okay, looks like we're having some we had some technical difficulties. The player was not in the match. We're gonna try to get him in.
Yeah, unfortunately with these lobbies, sometimes you get, you just see names pop up and you're not really sure who's who and the game kicked off there. See, okay. I was writing it with IE earlier, but then when I went to fix the roster, for some reason on the play versus thing, it's a Y.
Oh wait, it's a Y. Oh
Ah,
my god, I'm so sorry.
it is a Y.
Oh,
See? Alright, we've established it now. We're all good with the Y. Sorry about that. Alright. Alright. Yeah, don't really know what to say. These little lobby waiting areas are super fun.
yeah, this was added in this game actually. Previously it was just but now
Huh.
you actually can
That's awesome. Way better. Test out your weapons, see their range, fight inflatable arthropods.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, it looks like we got everybody in there correctly, and it is battle time.
Okay. Looks like in this game every player is in. We're on the same stage, the Undertow Spillway. I'm gonna reiterate what a player said before. This stage does have 2 splat zones, so I think one on the left and right side of a trapezoid pillar in the center of the map.
So again, you see here, the player's far less concerned with inking territory generally, and just throwing down inks to give themselves quicker access to the splat zone and to make sure their ink stays charged up.
We see an early splat. Sasha gets splatted very early.
Alright, it
but
looks like
they're getting back in.
Looks like Pickens gained control of a splat zone, lost it, and then quickly gained it back. You can see the countdown in the center right-hand portion of the screen.
Sasha trying to take over that right splat zone. Successfully taking it over. And now trying to get that left.
Okay. Paideia gains control. You can see their timer clicking down. Sasha doing double duty there, trying to ink the zone and defend against the Splatter dragon that took the high ground. Paideia takes the lead. You can see their countdown reaching 73 and quickly lose control. And gaining it back right away. Ooh. Alright. Sasha got splatted there by a special attack from the other team.
Looks like the other team is now in control.
Alex, tell us a little bit about the attacks.
Well, each weapon has its own unique attack styles. Some even have abilities that are linked to that specific class of weapon. But every weapon has a sub-weapon and a special weapon. Now, we've seen a few special weapons, like the aforementioned Kraken, Super Chump, Booyah Bomb, and not a lot of sub-weapons. The sub-weapons take a good chunk of your intake, depending on which weapon they are, but can be used for utility like tainting turf or just general damage.
You're crushing it today, buddy.
I'm even surprised.
All right, this is a pretty epic battle for control happening right now.
Paideia
gaining it and losing it quickly.
And gets it back. This is a roller coaster.
They need to bring that meter down. I need to fix our little Paideia Esports logo here because it is blocking the timer and that's not helpful. Looks like we have 50 seconds left in play. Oh,
Come on!
Oh, Paideia loses control with 2
Okay.
minutes left on the clock.
Oh, they're down by 1 second. They regain control there.
Alright, they've got a penalty, so they're thumping on us. Alright, I'm heading heavy right. Yeah, heavy right.
There's a lot going on, and I couldn't even begin to tell you what, but
Looks like Paideia
you can hear the intensity in the room here.
Looks like Paideia is playing tooth and nail just to get these Splatter zones back and lose some seconds on their timer.
So, Booyah Bomb in the back, helping gain control. Control changes hands quickly.
Immediately
The
it
Splatter
changes
Dragons
again.
countdown is active for a moment there.
Once again. Ooh, Sasha gets the kill.
Alright, Paideia gains control.
Protecting the splat zone.
Alright.
Sasha immediately jumping back into the action. Looks like Paideia has lost control of the splat zone, trying desperately to get it back. You see Sasha activate
Okay, Paideia
tactical
gains
cooler.
control.
Crack it up top! Crack it up!
There was a Kraken doing Kraken things up top.
That Kraken's crack-a-lackin'.
Ooh. Wow.
We really need like a little...
Yeah. We do. We need a... Alright, we're in control. Don't even know what a wipeout is, but the count... Alright, the countdown is clicking. Paideia takes the overall lead here with 45 seconds left in the match.
Can
30
Paideia
seconds
take it?
of control left to get a win.
As long as they can just protect these splat
Alright.
zones.
Oh. You saw there Sashimi getting snuck up on. Alright.
Looks like Paideia is now worrying that this game might go into overtime.
The pace of this is actively giving me a headache.
Lots of bright colors. Fun fact, did you know that red, being a common color among people's favorites, is actually not in the game of Splatoon? I don't know where I'm getting these. 1 second left.
Alright, and
takes the
Paideia
game.
takes game 3.
Alright, Isha, you ready for some tower control?
With a score of 79-60, Paideia is now up 2-1.
Yeah, sorry about that, team. You on the stream probably don't notice this, but I'm really bad at setting up these streams still, so the stream lag that we're seeing has somehow gotten reset to be a decent chunk in here, so it's quite confusing for our teammates that are trying to watch the stream along with us. But I don't even know why I told you that, because you are seeing it as if it's happening right now. You'll hear this in about 20 seconds from when I'm done saying this.
That's true. I'm at a loss for words.
All right. Thanks for the shout out, Ramsey Smith, telling us great stuff, Pythons, on the chat. We appreciate it. Are we playing music for the stream? Oh, cool. Again, the things you learn. Oh, Alex, sorry to tell you, buddy, but I see the color red there and the check marks in the lobby. Is it?
I'm saying there's no red ink.
I don't know. I'm gonna. All right, here we go. Coming into game 4. Tower control. Fisher remains in the game along with sea bass, sashimi, and kiwi.
No, 2 Krakens? Oh, you're right. Oh, they're gonna do the, you know exactly what they're gonna do.
Okay, looks like Paideia notices that the Splatter Dragons are using 2 Krakens. You can see their weapons in the middle right-hand corner, or middle right-hand portion of the top of the screen there next to the time. And it appears that they are going to use 2 Krakens to try to pull off a well-known technique with Krakens on tower. Ooh.
First launcher behind!
Splatted, and now Paideia is trying to take control of that tower. One thing I did not know about Tower Control is that you actually have to get the tower past multiple checkpoints that get closer and closer to the enemy team's spawn point. So once you lose momentum, it's very, very difficult to get it back.
Not really. Alright, the Kraken, like its mythological source material, is big and annoying and mean and invulnerable. Yeah. If only they had Medusa's head in this game, am I right? Yeah. A little Clash of the Titans reference for you folks.
Okay, now we see another tacticooler. The tacticooler, I think, is very, very funny. Almost me level pun.
Alright.
Looks like Paideia loses the tower. Trying to get back in, but
Paideia takes the tower and control changes quickly there.
Dell thinking curve. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, both are.
Paideia takes the tower just as Sashimi gets splatted again.
okay, Sasha jumping back into the middle area, just trying to push that tower and narrowly avoiding a Kraken. Ooh, once again, Sasha avoiding the Kraken.
Paideia takes the tower again. While the Splatter Dragons retain the lead. Paideia reaches a checkpoint. They're pushing deep into Splatter Dragon's territory. Paideia takes the lead, and the tower is moving quickly. They reach checkpoint number 3.
Very, very deep
19,
into the enemy's
18,
base.
17, 16. You can see the progress meter counting down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Paideia takes game 4. And with that, the overall game today. So this is a Paideia win, 3 games to 1 with that super intense change of momentum there. That was crazy in ways that I'm sure I don't even understand and can't explain. Hey team, while we're on stream here, well, hold on, let me mute this real quick and just leave you with the game audio. We'll be right back after we ask a question. So Play Versus allows you to now nominate the Player of the Week. All right, hold on. Hey, why is this thing? All right, well, we are wrapping stuff up over here. Thank you all for joining the stream today. We appreciate the active and positive chat. That was really cool. Special thanks to the Pickens County High School Splatter Dragons and their coach for allowing us to stream this. All right. Well, we still don't have a really cool sign-off screen yet to match that animated intro and beautiful scoreboard, but we'll get back to you maybe next week. So maybe we'll have a player produce one. Once again, from the Paideia School, that was Splatoon 3. Pythons take the win 3-1. What do we tune in tomorrow for, Alex?
We do have a Smash Bros. Stream going tomorrow. I will once again be commentating for that because I know none of you want to hear Lou talk.
Oh man.
All right, looks like the quality of this stream is deteriorating, so we're going to sign off while we're still friends. From all of us here to all of you out there, thanks for watching. I feel like we need like an exit song. For that. We'll just hit stop streaming.